Ants in the kitchen! Oh, another instance of anger and frustration. Josette got ants on her and didn't know where they were coming from. She's all upset. I'm trying to find the source, trying to deal with her frustration as well. I realized again that I have a very low threshold for people over. In conclusion, I realized that emotions play a significant part of our lives. How we handle them can determine how others react to us and how we react to them. Madam Toastmaster.
Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and especially George. I'm just going to go through the stuff that you did good real quick, because there's some stuff I want to talk to in depth, but I don't want to make it seem like it was bad. It was good. But I'm not going to talk about the good stuff as long, because it was good. You don't talk about it. So, your inclusion of like the backstory and research at the beginning was very good. You had two very good examples. They were kind of three, but two individual, and you kind of blended them with one in the middle. Your vocal variety was very good, and I liked how you started with your examples. You started with a negative, and then you like ended on a happy note with your grandchildren. Some of the things that you might want to work on was your eye contact, because you didn't have it memorized, that's the easiest way to solve that. You were mostly reading it. Once you got towards telling the stories, though, it was a lot more looking up and telling stories rather than reading. Your gestures, most of the time, your hands were here. I did notice that there wasn't really like a lot of times to gesture. You didn't have any bad gestures, but most of the time your gestures were your hands were just here. There's something else. Oh, at the beginning, I felt like you went on a little too long with the research into emotional intelligence. I would have liked to see more stories, since that was the most interesting part of your speech, rather than really going into scientific parts of emotional intelligence and really talking about how your emotions affect your others. I don't know if you really did you ever talk about emotions affecting others? Your emotions affecting other people? I don't recall whether you did that or not. That was another one. Other than that, you're definitely very comfortable. You delivered your stories. Memory was probably the biggest thing that I noticed, since you had to read it off of a paper. But you definitely understood emotional intelligence, which is one of the notes for me. With all the backstory that you included at the beginning. You're always very comfortable. And it was very interesting, especially the stories. And I very much enjoyed it. Madam General Evaluator.
Twice. Nichole used it once. Lori used it 4 times. And some of the words that were used, George used interpersonal, which I liked, observant. Lori used audible pauses. Jennifer had 2 so's. Matthew had a but as a bridge, which didn't need to be there in the words. I had an and and a so. And Lori had 4 ahs and 1 so.
Yeah, I'm off today. Thank you.
All right.